Why is the SPYPOINT camera I just activated not sending photos to the app? Are you activating a new SPYPOINT camera but the test photos that you're taking aren't showing up in the app? There's a couple things that might be going on here. We're going to talk about why this might be happening and what you can do to fix it. You got to keep in mind the first time that a device connects to the SPYPOINT servers, it might take a few minutes. So if you haven't given it a few minutes, make sure you do that. It's not instantaneous. It's very quick, but make sure you're giving it a few minutes before we go through these other troubleshooting items. The first thing we need to consider is that it's just not connecting to the SPYPOINT servers properly. Again, you need to make sure you're giving this a few minutes to make sure that that happens properly. The status page of the app should show the last communication being basically the last time the camera was turned on. So if you powered on the camera and it established a connection, you got those LED lights to show a connection, but it didn't update with a communication time, it's not communicating with the servers properly. So if your camera is not communicating with the servers and it's not showing that updated communication time, you need to, because you've just activated it, you can go to webapp.spypoint.com. You can log in there and you can actually delete this device while it's on the free trial. Since you just activated it, there's no plan on it yet. You can remove that device from your SPYPOINT account and then reactivate that device. You can watch the how to delete a SPYPOINT device from my SPYPOINT account video right there. Next thing we need to make sure of is you've got the proper SD card installed. SPYPOINT cameras, you're going to want a class 10 card, a minimum of 2 gigabytes and a maximum of 32 gigabytes. Class 10, 2 on the low side, 32 on the high side, and make sure you're formatting that card before you install it. Even if it's brand new, make sure you're formatting those cards. There's no guarantee that out of the box that card is ready to go. It should be, but formatting it just removes that as a potential problem from the situation right up front. Another thing we need to double check is that the activation code or the SIM number match what's on your device and what's in your app. On the micros, you remove that battery tray. Your activation code is on this sticker right here, and you can double check on the camera status page in the app and make sure that those two things line up and that they're the same. The last thing we need to consider is signal quality. If your signal quality isn't good enough, it's not going to be able to send photos. Now, on the Micro series, you're always looking for a green LED. On the Link Darks and the Link S's, you're looking for 3 bars on that signal strength on the status screen. So make sure you've got a good quality signal. If you don't, the first thing to consider adding is a CA01 signal booster. Just add that signal booster, plugs right into the camera, and you can make sure that you're trying to improve that signal a little bit. We made a video to help you understand signal quality and how to maximize it. You can watch that video here. Make sure you're doing everything that you can, that you have the right carrier model selected for your area to make sure that you're maximizing your signal. So that's a few things that might be going on if your brand new camera, you just activated it, isn't sending your test photos through. You go through this checklist, you should be able to get yourself up and going. For more helpful and informative videos like this, visit spypoint.com/support.